Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Mandela Effect. My human skull video has changed, part 2. Once again, Chris Curtis made a video, made me aware of this, that the human skull now has a hole here and here, here, and here. Yeah, we have a total of 6 holes in the human skull now. And as I mentioned before, I'd done countless hours of research. I'm the first person to do the human anatomy and human skull video, along with, I found the old Earth, the Ryan arm. The list just goes on and on and on. I'm the first person to get away from, silly Mandela Effect videos. Of course, I got my silly Mandela Effect videos, and I'll make some more probably. But the point is, there was no human anatomy or skull videos out there, so I had nothing to go on. So I spent countless hours with other people together relearning and studying the human anatomy and our skull. And there's no way you can spend countless hours, and I showed you in my other video how I'm moving the cursor and I'm talking about the jaw, and my cursor practically stops here. There's just absolutely no way possible that I could have missed these holes. And in my video I talked about how on the old Earth we did not have bones behind the eye sockets. And one of the interesting thing was, on the old Earth you did a lobotomy by going up through the eye into the frontal part of the brain, and they'd scrape, and that's how you did lobotomies. And the old Earthers ripped me apart, the natives ripped me apart and said, well, the way you do a lobotomy is you go up through the nose and you go into the brain. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Well, sure enough, they're right. That's the natives, they can't be wrong because they have all the evidence. It's, as all us YouTube Mandela Effect video makers say over and over and over and over again, apparently the old Earthers are deaf, or they just have no ability to comprehend the English language. We say over and over and over again, nothing's changed here, nothing. It's always been that way. We say it. So many of us that make these Mandela Effect videos all the time, over and over again, we say nothing has changed here. It's always been that way for you old Earthers. So please, for the love of God, stop saying it's always been that way. And can you please stop saying we're uneducated and we're stupid? Because what you're doing is you're showing your ignorance. You really are. Because when you insult somebody, you need to step up your game and go to an intelligence level above a 5th grader. I should say a kindergartner. And if you're going to insult somebody, do it with some intelligence. Don't just go, you're stupid, you got a bad memory, you're uneducated, did you ever go to school? Yeah, I'm sorry guys, that just doesn't work, So the point is, I'm making a video on the human skull, we're talking about lobotomies, I'm going the broad bridge, the angulation of the cheeks. I went into extreme detail on my human skull video, and I looked at these skulls countless hours with a group of people. We did it together. There's no way we missed these holes, folks, and thank you, Chris Curtis, for pointing this out to me, because he made a video on how the human skull now has 6 holes. So now I have seen the human skull change twice in the last year. In 1 year, I've seen the human skull change twice. Amazing. Just amazing. So, I'm going to do something I never do. I'm not going to approve comments. I'm just going to open them up and let it go free willy-nilly. So go ahead, natives. You tell me why these holes exist and what their purpose is. Because since you are so brilliant, and since you are so educated, and since you are so well versed and know everything about the human anatomy and the human skull and the nervous system and the circular system, and the list goes on and on. Since you are basically a medical doctor, I mean, some of you say you're fellows, so okay, fellows. That's a, hopefully you know what a fellow is. Anyway, so go ahead, you PhD medical doctor, fellows, natives. Explain this one. Go ahead. Love to hear your comments. And can you try to be intelligent when you do it, and just don't throw out the usual one-liners and call everybody stupid? Because you know, when you just call somebody stupid, you are calling yourself stupid. When you're saying somebody's ignorant, you're calling yourself ignorant. You just throw up a mirror and everything you put in your comments. Just throw them right back at yourself, because that's really what you're doing. But apparently you don't know that. So here I am to tell you that's what you do. God bless. Good night. Peace out.